Today, we're going to talk about accessibility in public transportation in El Salvador. As I see it, using public transportation is very difficult for people with a disability. What do you think, Monica?
I totally agree. Most buses aren't adapted. For example, getting on a bus is almost impossible for someone who is in a wheelchair because the doors are narrow and the floors are too high. That prevents them from accessing the service.
Yes, and don't even mention the bus stops. Many don't have ramps or space to maneuver. Waiting for the bus in the street is very dangerous for everyone, but especially for people with a cane or a wheelchair. Also, there is a problem with the information. There are no sonora signs or visuals to announce the routes.
True, blind people don't know which bus is coming, and drivers sometimes don't brake. Once I saw a visually impaired woman trying to ask, but the bus left. Not having accessibility really greatly limits their freedom to move around the city.
So, to improve this, Monica, I come up with three changes in the public transportation in El Salvador.
Yes, go ahead. What is the first one?
Yes, the first will be to install ramps in all the stands and entrances to the park that will allow people who are in a wheelchairs to get on and off without help. Moreover, having reserved spaces inside the bus will make traveling safe. In other countries, let me tell you that is so common, but here it should be mandatory.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think that the second change that I will make is to adopt the bus stops with accessible shelters, wide sidewalks, accessible ramps, and tactile pavement to guide blind people. Also, installing braille signs and voice announcements indicating the route number and destination, like the floor they are on or which is the entrance for the restroom, without having to see. That will help people orient themselves without relying on others.
Excellent. And the third change is to train drivers and fare collectors in inclusive service, giving them information about how to assist people with disabilities without making them feel uncomfortable. Will make respectful treatment possible. Also, those who do not respect reserved seats or skip stops should be penalized.
Completely. With buses adapted, intelligent stops, and capacitated staff, public transportation in El Salvador will be much more inclusive and make it easier for people with disability.
Exactly, making these changes will benefit everyone: elderly people, parents with strollers, tourists with suitcases, and of course, people with disabilities. That's all. I'm Carla Xiomara Jorge Benitez, and she is Monica Graviela Laraderas. Thanks for listening.